Right, let's have a quick look here. Okay. Check my stream and see if everything's okay. And we are going to qualify. Yeah, we have to wait a few more seconds. 25 seconds. A few more seconds. 25 seconds. But then everything will be okay. Yep. So that's right. We can take this away. Well, guys, welcome to a wonderful, lovely, sunny morning. And we are going to do some iRacing here in the Ferrari 296 GT3 at Spa. It's a D-licensed official race. I'm currently B licensed, but I'm close to getting an instant promotion to A license. So yeah, I just need 1 or 2 more races to get there. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to do this before 2:00 p.m. Because then there will be a downtime for iRacing, so you cannot do official races for a couple of hours. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it and go to this qualifying of 8 minutes. Let's try to put in 2 laps and see where we end up. Entries, okay, let's go. All right. Well, tires are cold in the first lap, so we have to warm them up a little bit. And be careful in Eau Rouge. Normally you can take this flat out, but just to be safe, we lift a little bit. And then we go into this corner sequence. So yeah, in this outlap,
right hairpin coming up. Try taking it in 3rd gear instead of 2nd.
What you hear, by the way, is
on this left corner, shift to 3rd gear at apex and turn in 25 meters earlier.
Is a little thing called Trophy AI, which is can be integrated into iRacing and
on the left corner,
F1 24.
Meters later this time.
And Assetto Corsa also. And yeah, this coach...
For this tightening right, try braking 15% softer to improve entry speed.
Nigel Mansell is coaching me from corner to corner. Not that I need it, but...
Ease off the brakes by 30% to prevent high tire wear and maintain speed.
But I think it's a nice little feature.
On that last corner, your braking was a bit too hard, about 10% too much. We need to soften it and aim for better entry speed next
Tires
time.
are still a little bit cold. But
good job back there.
Yeah, guys, we're going into the
improved notably.
Into the hot lap now after the bus stop.
Approaching the right tightening, brake 10 meter earlier this time.
Let's see what we can do. Let's focus.
For the right hairpin, brake 10 meters later,
Come
and aim for 2nd gear at the apex.
It's not the best exit, but it will do.
On that last hairpin, great improvement. You've nearly shaved off 0.1 seconds. You were in second gear at the apex.
Full throttle. Don't hold back. You can take this in full throttle with a fixed setup.
Shift to third gear at apex and reduce brake pressure by 15% for Lacombe's Part 1.
Try to trail brake here.
For this left corner, brake 30 meters later. This right tightening, brake 20 meters later, and ease off peak pressure by 10%. Focus on quicker throttle application after braking in this tightening right. Aim for smoother transition.
Lost a little time, but yeah. We can do another lap and try to do better.
On the right tightening, start throttle 10 meters earlier this time.
I was a little bit careful there.
On this right hairpin, shift to second gear at the apex and delay your braking by 10 meters.
Final lap. Come on. Not a good exit. Yeah, I'm not taking enough
For
speed
this right tightening, aim for third
into this
gear
straight.
at the apex instead of second.
That's not ideal, Chet.
On the right hairpin, keep third gear at the apex for better speed.
And that's not ideal at all. Well, we're gonna have to do it with the first lap then.
For this left corner, brake 5 meters later and ease off peak pressure by 20%. On this right tightening, reduce brake pressure by 25% and brake 10 meters later for better entry speed. On this right tightening, reduce brake pressure by 35%. It was too hard last lap. For the right opening, aim to start turning 3 meters earlier.
Okay, go full throttle here. No lifting, just full throttle.
For the
Well,
right hairpin,
that was it.
shift up to second gear at apex
Okay.
this time.
Let's see, guys. We are going to the grid, and let's see what we can do here. So it's a P5. Yeah, predictions. I don't know. We have to go through the bus stop cleanly, and then turn one. Hopefully, nobody crashes us out. Hopefully, all guys understand that you don't have to win the race in the first lap. But yeah, it's also important for ourselves to keep it clean. Anything can happen. Yesterday I had some bad luck in Eau Rouge, and yeah, I binned it. But a few races later, I had some good safety rating points. But yeah, let's go into the onto the grid and start with the rolling start of this Ferrari GT3 race of 20 minutes. Let's go.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the right side. The estimated SOS is 1,628. Closed. Pit road is closed. Let's take opportunity.
Come on, man, get on with it. That green car is dropping, yeah, I wanted to say way too much of a gap here, but I hope he, there he goes.
Good job back there. Work on reducing brake pressure by 35% to improve cornering.
But I can understand why he does that, because he wants to warm up his brakes also. Not only the tires, but also warming up the brakes is important. So you have to go fast, brake, slow, fast, brake, slow, fast to warm up the brakes as well. And I'm on the right side, and that's a good thing for going green after the bus stop. There's already an incident behind. Okay. All right, guys, be careful. Good luck, everyone.
The pace car is off. Be ready. There's an incident behind.
Okay, let's go.
At the right hairpin, brake 10 meters later this time.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
All right, we survived turn one. Let's go to Eau Rouge now.
Good job back there. You braked closer to the right hairpin this time. Keep it up.
Okay, nicely done.
Approaching this right tightening, aim to be in third gear at the apex for better balance.
Oh my god. Scary.
On that last corner,
Oh.
try using third gear at the apex
Well,
for better speed.
That was
through
my
the corner.
fault. I applied
On
throttle
this
too
left
quickly
corner, initiate your
on
turn
cold
in
tires.
30 meters
Lost the
earlier.
position here. But I'm
For
still
this
on track.
left corner, try reducing your brake peak pressure by 20%.
Maybe this is even better, you know?
Brake 10 meters later into this tightening. Right. For this tightening right, brake 20 meters later and aim for third gear at the apex, not first.
Okay, let's go.
Through
We got
this left
a
opening, keep full throttle and focus on maintaining apex speed.
got a
At least
decent
140
gap behind me
km/h
of
faster.
1.6 seconds. That's nice. And let's keep the incidence at 0, please.
For this right hairpin, remember to brake 15 meters later and use second gear at the apex.
All right, let's go.
Good job back there. You nailed the braking point and gear use in the source. But let's work on applying throttle a bit later next time. In this right corner, shift to third gear at the apex instead of second.
Well, what Mansell is saying, shift to third gear. We're not going to do that here. Maybe here, but
For this left corner, shift to third gear at the apex and adjust your turn in 20 meters earlier. For this left corner, adjust
Not
your
ideal.
trail braking to be smoother and brake 10 meters later.
okay, that's good.
For this right tightening, brake 20 meters later and select third gear at the apex. On this right opening, take the apex in fourth gear, not third.
All right, let's go.
Solid exit on the left sweeper. Your gear selection and brake point precision were spot on.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. Brake 15 meters later, entering this right tightening.
Let's go.
Great job back there. You braked later, as discussed. Keep refining for that extra speed.
Braked a little bit early there.
On that last corner, braking was too hard. Ease off by about 10% next time.
Okay, the guy behind me is closing in. I need to
For the
extend
upcoming
my
right
gap a little bit
tightening,
more.
Shift up to third gear at apex instead of staying in second. For this right hairpin, brake 15 meters later and be in third gear at the apex.
That's not ideal. You can see me sliding all over the place.
Approaching this left corner, try braking 10 meters later and easing off the brake more smoothly for better entry speed. For this right tightening, brake 15 meters later and apply 10% less pressure. Great job on throttle through the left opening. Keep it up.
Okay, come on. Okay, we have gained a
job back
little
there.
bit
You're improving on Stavlot 1.
on
Revise your braking pressure. It's still a bit high by 20%.
the guy behind.
On this right tightening, ease off the brakes 10% less to maintain entry speed.
A bit deep.
For this right hairpin, shift to second gear at the apex instead of first.
Left to finish.
That's also a bit deep. Come on.
Good job back there. You were in second gear at the apex this time. Great improvement.
Yep. That was close. It was not ideal, chat.
For this
Not
tightening
ideal.
right, shift to third gear at apex. You should be about 10 kilometers per hour faster.
I'm just trying to play it safe here. I'm going for the
On
0x.
that last corner, you hit third gear at apex successfully, but we're still 10 kilometers per hour off target.
Trail braking is better now. Okay, good exit. Come on.
Good job back there. You improved your brake application and hit the peak pressure perfectly. Approaching this right tightening, brake 10 meters later this time for better entry speed. For this right tightening, shift to third gear at the apex.
Okay.
For this right tightening, try reducing brake pressure by 5% to improve apex speed.
That's better.
For this right hairpin, brake 10 meters later to maintain a better racing line. Good job back there on that right hairpin. Your braking was well timed and improved.
Yeah, track position is not that important for me now. It's
In
about
this right tightening corner, shift to
making
third gear
no
at apex.
incidents.
Also, try braking about 10 meters later. For the right hairpin, stay in third gear at the apex to improve corner speed. Good job back there on the right hairpin. You kept it in third gear at the apex, helping your corner speed. For this right tightening corner, reduce brake pressure by 30% and delay throttle by 30 meters.
Come on.
For this tightening right, try carrying 10 kilometers per hour more speed through the apex. On this right hairpin, shift to second gear at the apex for optimal performance.
Nope, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna take first gear for better traction out of turn 1.
On that last right hairpin, great job shifting to second gear at the apex.
Nice. Nice, Eau Rouge.
Take this right corner in third gear and maintain your speed through the apex. Right hairpin coming up, shift to third gear at the apex for better positioning. For this left corner, shift to third gear at the apex and turn in 15 meters earlier. On this left, brake 10 meters later and reduce braking pressure by 20% to improve your entry line and apex speed. On this right tightening, aim to brake 10 meters later. Control pressure to avoid overbraking. Approaching this right tightening, stay in third gear at the apex for better balance.
Yep, that helps. Okay, we're extending the gap a little bit more.
Good job back there with staying in third gear at the apex. It helped maintain balance. On this right tightening, increase your apex speed by 10 km/h.
White flag is on.
Okay, we're going into the final lap, chat. White flag.
On
Come
this
on.
right hairpin, shift up to second gear at the apex for better exit speed.
Nice. Look at that. Beautiful.
Next right tightening, shift to third at apex for better speed. Good job back there. You're improving with faster braking. Keep it up. For this right tightening, brake 15 meters later. Aim to carry more speed through the apex. Reduce initial brake pressure by 20% for this tightening right.
Come on.
On this right tightening, delay throttle application by 30 meters to improve exit speed.
Nice. Clean
On
race.
this right hairpin, brake 15 meters
Perfect.
later and use second gear at the apex.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
Let's
Good job. Very good job.
drive a little bit further for extra safety rating until the clock says under 45 minutes or 15 minutes. But yeah, 0x, so that's good. That's good for safety rating. Gained also a
Approaching the
little bit of
tightening
I
light,
rating.
Switch to third gear at the apex. For this right hairpin, take the apex in third gear instead of second. Brake 5 meters earlier on this left corner to improve entry speed. Brake 10 meters later, entering this right, tightening and ease off the peak pressure by 10%. On this right tightening, brake 5 meters later,
All right.
and aim for slightly
That
lower
was
peak
it.
brake pressure.
Let's exit. And let's see what we have as a result. Well, I started on the grid on P5, ended up on P5, so yeah, no harm done. I gained a little bit of I rating as well, but I don't find that really important. Most important thing is safety rating, and I can already see that I am only 1/100th off of an instant promotion. Look at this. I gained plus 0.14, and I only need 0.01 for the instant promotion, chat. I'm I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't get plus 0.15, because then I would have had the instant promotion. As you can see, in sports car, I am still in class B. If I would have gained 0.15, I would have had that instant promotion already. You can see that ready for season promotion occurs at the end of every current season. We are now currently in season 2, and season 3 will end in, like, I don't know, somewhere in the month of May. But safety rating met. Achieve 4.00 for a fast track promotion. That's what I meant in my stream title for an instant promotion. So yeah, that's what I'm after. The MPR is already met because I did like 12 races out of 4 races. You only need 4 races to meet your target for getting promoted. But yeah. So what we need to do now is go into one more official race. Unfortunately, it will only be in like 23 minutes. But yeah, just to keep you a little bit entertained, I can put in some practice laps or something like that. So I can do that. So yeah, let's see. Let's put ourselves online, by the way. That's good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna register already for this one. It starts at 12:15, so that's like in 23 minutes. But I'm gonna register anyways. Let's go. And it's also always nice just to look at some other drivers, how they attack the corners and how they apply the throttle and brake pressure and trail braking and all those kinds of things. And yeah, during practice session in the first like what is it, 12 minutes, I don't know how much it is, practice session actually, you can watch, and you can also practice yourself, of course. So yeah, that's something we can do. But before yeah, the sim is loading anyway, so I'm gonna make a quick cup of coffee, and I will be back in yeah, just a sec. So yeah, you will see me on cam in like a minute. Okay, I will be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. I am back. Let's see. Entries. Yeah, guys, people still have got time for like 20 minutes to enter this this session. So yeah, strength of field is 1.7, so like 1700, something like that. And this guy Jose Antonio is doing a 218.7. Okay. Well, I can get P2 easily by the looks of it right now. But it's only practice, you never know, and you can end up in a completely different split, a stronger split, but it doesn't really matter. Let's have a look at this Jose Antonio Gomez Gutierrez. Oh, he's in the pits. Well, that's unfortunate. Would be nice if he drove around a little. But we will do that ourselves. Let's have a look at Geert de Vries. Let's look at his lap times. Oh, he didn't set a lap yet. So he probably enters his first lap right now. His first official lap, timed lap. Oh, okay, that was his first lap. 2 minute 20.5. Let's see if he can put in a better lap. Let's see how he takes Eau Rouge. If he takes it flat or not. Yeah, he takes it flat, but I don't know if he has an incident point for that. An off track, I mean. Okay, he takes that quite nicely. Yep. Okay. Nice. A little bit too early on the throttle there. Yeah, he loses a lot of time there in that left-hander. That's an off-track. So this lap, yeah, it will count in practice, but like in time. But yeah, that's good. Upshift to 3. He should have stayed in 3, by the way. Yeah, stay in 3rd. No, don't downshift. Yep, that's an off track. Well, this is not a good lap. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he enters that corner way too slow. It's a 220 point. Oh, it's a. If he takes out the mistakes, if this guy takes out the mistakes, he can do a 219.8 maybe. That's better. Yeah, that's better. I think he's he should be up in his delta already. Yeah, a little bit too wide. Yeah. There goes the mistake. He loses the time again. No, don't shift to first gear. You lose so much time if you do that. Stay in 4th. No, you lose so much time by downshifting. Stay in 3rd. No, mate. No, don't do that. You can take this in 3rd as well. That's an off track. I think this lap will be on par or still a little bit slower even. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. Okay, that's good. It was faster, but yeah, like I said, it was invalid because of the off tracks. But okay. Let's see if Gutierrez he's still in the pits. He's not driving. He is not driving, chat. So yeah, let's go on track ourselves and let's see what we can do.
Approaching the right tightening, brake harder with 25% more pressure.
What is he doing?
On that last corner, you're turning in 10 meters early. Try to address that for improved apex speed. For this tightening right, brake 5 meters later to improve your line.
What kind of lines is he taking, man? Bye. Well, we got that out of the way. Let's go into our first timed lap.
On this left opening, get on the throttle 10 meters earlier. In this right hairpin, try braking 20 meters later and shift to second gear at the apex for better exit. Good job back there. You braked 10 meters too early, but improved from last lap. Gear shift to second was perfect. Approaching the right tightening, brake 25% harder to improve entry speed. Right hairpin, brake 15 meters later and apply 15% more pressure. On this right tightening corner, adjust your turn-in slightly earlier by 5 meters to better time your apex. Approaching the right tightening, brake with 10% less pressure to improve control.
It's a little bit cautious. Could have been better.
At the upcoming right hairpin, try braking 10 meters later to
P3.
optimize your racing ride. Good job back there on braking later at the right hairpin. It helped improve your time slightly. In this right tightening, shift to third gear at the apex instead of second. On this right hairpin, start turning in 10 meters later. On the left corner, adjust your brake peak pressure down by 20%. It was too high. Entering this left, try braking with 40% less pressure to optimize tire grip and traction. Next, right
a bit
tightening,
wide.
delay throttle by 40 meters and increase apex speed by 10 km/h. Ease up on brake pressure by 20% on the right tightening ahead. Turn in 10 meters earlier on this right opening.
Okay, it's good.
Good job back there on stave lot 1. You improved your braking application and timing. Let's aim to maintain that consistency. On this left opening, ease off the brakes more gradually. For this right hairpin, try carrying more speed by switching to second gear at the apex instead of first.
Okay, that's good for now. 19.4. And let's have a look at this guy. See how he is doing. He's currently P3 with a 1:18.7. Petrius Gulski is even faster with a 2:18.3. Let's see how he takes these corners. Okay, let's see how he takes this one. Yep, nicely. Nicely done. Yep, nicely. Nicely done. Okay. Takes that in second. Yeah, I also sometimes take it in second. And sometimes in third gear. Oh my god. JD Dexter is doing a 2:17.4. Oh my god. JD Dexter is doing a 2:17.4. Oh my god. JD Dexter is doing a 2:17.4. Oh my god. JD Dexter is doing a 2:17.4. Okay, let's have a look at Rafa San Jose. Okay. Practice is over. And he finishes off with a 2:18.3. Okay. All right, so let's load up for quali. And I'm gonna take my cat because he's outside in front of my window and he wants to get in. So I'm gonna get my cat, open the door for him. All right, I'm back. In the background, you can hear my cat meowing. In the background, you can hear my cat meowing. All right. Hi. All right, chat. We are in this group. Let's see if I can see that guy there as well. No, it's another split. It's probably in a split 2 and not in split 1. Because split 1 is doing like 2 17s, 2 18s, and I can do a 119.5 or something, 19.3 at best in quali. So, yep, let's dive into the quali. Let's go.
On the right hairpin, shift to third gear at the apex. This left corner, ease off brake pressure by 25% to maintain better tire grip.
That was not ideal.
For this right tightening, adjust your turn-in by 10 meters earlier. It was late last time. Good job back there. Your turn-in was 1 meter early, much better than last time. For this right tightening, aim for an apex speed 10 kilometers per hour faster.
Green flag, green flag. Okay.
For this right hairpin, take the apex in second gear, not first. Good job back there. You took La Source in second gear as advised. Nice work. Shift to third gear at apex here for better exit speed. For the right hairpin, be in third gear at apex. You'll improve apex speed. For this tightening right, focus on turning in 10 meters
Not ideal.
earlier.
Invalid.
Also, delay throttle application by 20 meters for better traction.
Well, I don't have enough time for another
Stop
lap.
lot 1, brake 5 meters later next lap. At Stavelot 2, turn in 5 meters earlier.
So I'm gonna start last, probably. That's really unfortunate because I was doing like a 2:18.9.
Approaching this left opener, ease your brake application slightly to smooth it out. For this right hairpin, switch to second gear at the apex.
Yeah, I'm not
It
gonna
was
make
first
that
last time.
second lap. I started quali a little bit too late. Beautiful exit. Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
In this right tightening, aim to be in third gear at the apex to improve your speed. Approaching the right hairpin, aim to be in third gear at apex instead of second. Good job back there on the right hairpin. You nailed the gear at apex in third and improved your consistency.
This is the way how you take that corner. First time I took it with too much entry speed.
For this right tightening, brake peak pressure should be reduced by 25%.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm just gonna start from the back. So, yep, that was quali. Yep, P17. Well, I don't care too much. I mean, you can... there is an advantage and there is a disadvantage. The advantage is that you can watch the carnage unfold in front. And yeah, you can, yeah, you should be careful, of course, because there are a lot of guys who make mistakes in the first corner or in Eau Rouge. So yeah, let's see. Welcome to chat, Remy Doghouse. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's I really love it. Iracing. Okay, well, I will look you up in Discord. Ramdog24. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the grid now. Hope you enjoy, mate. I will catch you later. I will go into the race now.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated strength of field is 1,887. Pit road is closed. Let's go points racing.
So yeah, let's be very, very careful this race. Last race was a great success. I almost got that 4.0 safety rating. I'm currently at 3.99, chat. That means almost an instant promotion to A license.
13 sharp.
I just need one more clean race. Let this be the one, chat. Let this be the one. Be careful. Avoid carnage. We don't want an incident count.
On that last corner, you were braking 25 meters too early.
Let's keep it at 0x. That would be nice. That's good for safety rating.
Catch up, 6 sharp.
So yeah, it's a rolling start.
Three.
This guy in front of me is lagging a little bit. That means that he has got a bad internet connection. So we have to be extra careful here. And keep our distance. So that we don't collide into him.
About to go green. Stay focused.
And let's be careful in the first few turns. Lights will go green after the bus stop here. So after this left turn,
Green, green.
it will go green. And let's go.
On this right hairpin, try braking 15 meters later for a tighter entry.
There is one car gone.
Contact.
Good job back there. You braked 5 meters later. Keep shaving off those 10 more meters.
There's the second car gone.
Oh, fuck.
We just have to keep it clean, chat.
In this next right corner, shift to third gear at apex for better exit speed. On that last corner, your turn-in was 10 meters late. Aim for improving that.
Okay, so far so good, chat. Let's go.
Good job back there on your brake application, but let's focus on getting to third gear at the apex next time.
Yep, that's a good corner. Had to lift a little bit. Okay.
For this right tightening, ease off the brakes by about 10%.
Car stop on the left.
Okay, be careful.
Ahead.
There's an incident ahead.
Slow car ahead.
What was the need to rejoin straight away? That's enough, mate. They're fucking slow. You see, I'm on the left.
Clear on the left.
Incredible.
All right. We survived another lap, chat. We
This right
survived
hairpin,
another lap.
Try braking 20 meters later.
Let's go.
Good job back there. You braked closer to the correct point. Now let's aim for braking 5 meters later to fine-tune it. This right tightening, shift to third gear at apex for better speed.
Oh, that's not gonna end well. Oh, it ends well. Okay. I thought that there
On this right hairpin, stay in third gear at the
that there
apex
would be a moment
and
there,
apply
but
throttle a bit quicker.
everything's good.
For this left corner, brake 20 meters later. Focus on blending off the brake smoother to improve trail braking.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, hey, hey.
be careful. Incident ahead.
Fucking wrong side.
Increase apex speed by 10 kilometers per hour through this left opening.
Some people are not happy.
Good job back there. Brake a bit later at 15 meters and ease 10% less pressure for better speed.
Oh my god. There was another incident.
On this right tightening, focus on braking 15 meters earlier to improve your entry. Additionally, increase your brake pressure by 25% as you approach the
Motherfuckers
apex.
don't know how to fucking race. Then why are you both the iRacing?
Yeah. I totally understand his frustration.
On this
Some
right
people
hairpin,
can't
brake
race.
25 meters later and shift to second gear at apex.
Okay, P12. Let's go. Let's see if we can gain some more positions in the coming 10
Good
minutes.
job back there. Braking was 25 meters later than before, but remember to shift to second gear at apex for better exit. For this right tightening, shift to third gear at apex and brake 15 meters later.
The only thing we have to
This
do,
left corner,
is
turn
to
in
keep
20
it clean.
meters earlier and use third gear at apex.
no incidents, no touches. And if we do that, we will be A license at the end of this race in sports
On
cars,
that
chat.
last corner, you braked 10 meters early and turned in 10 meters early. Focus on those timing aspects next time. Brake 15 meters later on this right, tightening. In this right tightening, reduce brake pressure by 10% and see if you can apply throttle 20 meters later.
Yeah, and the finishing position or track position, that's not important right now.
Skip braking for this left opening and turn in 35 meters earlier.
Safety rating is far
This
more
left
important
opening,
than
ease
I
into the
rating.
brakes more smoothly. Avoid being too sudden.
The car in P2, just set the fastest lap, 18.
On the right hairpin, shift to second gear at the apex for better exit speed.
Okay, let's go. Nice, full throttle through Eau Rouge.
Right hairpin coming up, brake at the correct point, and turn in 10 meters later. Approaching this left corner, begin your turn in 20 meters earlier.
Okay.
Approaching the left,
Come on.
brake 10 meters later and be smoother on trail braking.
Yep, that's a good corner.
Brake
Nice.
15 meters later on this right tightening. Reduce brake pressure by 15% on this right tightening to improve corner exit speed.
All right, let's go.
Brake 15 meters later, approaching this right tightening. You brake too early, last lap.
Good, good exit.
Right hairpin, brake 15 meters later, and shift to second gear at apex.
Let's go.
On the
Losing a
right
little
tightening,
bit of time
focus
here.
on turning in 10 meters earlier to improve your apex speed. Good job back there. You reduced your loss by 0.15 seconds in the last corner. Keep monitoring your apex speed and try to carry more speed through, aiming for 15 kilometers per hour faster. For this left corner, brake 15 meters later to optimize your entry speed. For this tightening right, brake 5 meters later and aim to reduce peak brake pressure by 15%. For the right tightening, reduce brake pressure by 15%.
Now, come on. Woo!
On that last corner, well done on reducing brake pressure. However, keep working on accelerating sooner to increase your exit speed.
You never know what these guys do, you know. Sometimes they start driving to the right, and then I would have had a major problem.
There's an incident ahead.
For this right hairpin,
Okay.
shift to second gear at the apex.
What
and
are
try
those
braking
guys doing?
15 meters later.
Okay, 2 freebies, 2 free positions for me. Nice, because these guys were battling it out
Back
on the
there
straight.
on the right hairpin. Good job shifting to second gear at the apex, but remember to brake 15 meters later next time.
So P9, chat, P9. Let's go. That P9 is not that important to
Approaching
me
the
now,
right
but
tightening, shift to third gear at apex instead of second. Approaching the right corner, shift to third gear at apex to improve speed. At the right hairpin, brake 10 meters later and delay your turn in by 5 meters.
all right, let's
On
go.
that last right hairpin, good job trying to brake later. keep working on turning in a bit later as well. For the right tightening, try braking 5 meters later to optimize your line. For this right tightening, aim to get back on the throttle 50 meters later this time.
All right, let's go. Probably going into the final lap right now, Chet. White flag.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.6 seconds. White flag.
Okay, let's go.
The leader consider 19.1.
For the right hairpin, brake 15 meters later and aim to carry more speed through the apex by shifting to second gear.
You're in the top 10.
Oh, that's a bit wide. But we get away with it. Nice. Nice Eau Rouge. Full throttle.
For the right tightening, brake 15 meters later.
Let's stay
and
focused.
Adjust your turn in earlier by 15 meters. On this right hairpin, try delaying your turn in by 10 meters and apply throttle 50 meters later for better exit speed. Approaching this left corner, turn in 30 meters earlier. Approaching this left corner, try reducing brake pressure by 15% to maintain smoother trail braking.
Come on.
For this right tightening,
Yep,
brake
nice.
5 meters later and refine your trail braking for better control. For this tightening right, ease your brake pressure by about 20% and initiate throttle application more quickly after the apex.
Okay, guys, only the bus stop, and then we're through. Then we got a
For the left
flawless
opening, try turning in 5 meters later.
race
Approaching
without
the right
any
tightening,
incident
brake
points.
15 meters later this time.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.4 seconds.
Yeah, nicely done.
For the right hairpin, brake 15 meters later and shift to second gear at the apex.
There's the flag. It's over.
Okay,
Nice run. Solid work.
thank you. So we can exit this game when the timer is on 45
On the source,
minutes,
Better braking, but still in first at the apex.
Or
Remember
is,
second gear next time.
counting down from 15 minutes down. So we have to do a little bit more meters on the track for safety rating. Never exit the game before the race is actually over. And you can see it in the black box on the
On that last corner, try turning in 10 meters earlier to hit the apex perfectly
on
next time.
the right down bottom of the screen. Remaining 2 minutes now. And when that timer is on 45
Approaching
or
this left
15
corner,
minutes,
try reducing brake pressure by 20% for better
then
trail
you
braking.
can exit the game.
Brake 15 meters later for this right tightening.
So So always finish that extra lap after the race is finished, because that's good for safety rating.
For Stavelot 2, take the apex in 4th gear instead of 3rd this time.
I don't know why, but that's how iRacing's works.
On that last right-hand corner, try 3rd gear at the apex instead of 2nd.
So in a few seconds you will see that the timer will be on 44.55, and then it will count down to
Approaching this right hairpin,
14.57.
shift to 2nd gear at the apex instead
And
of 1st.
if the remaining time is below 15 minutes, then you can exit the race. So, I am very curious, chat. We are going to exit this menu, and then we are going to look at our results. So let's quit. And let's see. And there you have it. A license. That's nice. Yes, A license for me. Yeah, really happy about that. Really cool. Let's take a picture of that with my mobile phone. Right. I've been promoted. I have been promoted. Well, amazing. So, yeah, chat. That was my my goal for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna end my stream now. Yeah. Let's see. Have a quick look at my stream, my own Twitch and yeah, that's still running, so that's good. Well, guys, that was it. I achieved the A license in sports car. I will be back maybe in 2 days, maybe on Saturday morning, to get a B license in Formula Car. As you can see, I'm still C license over there. Yeah, and I'm just looking for a good track. It works the same way. The MPR is already met, so I got 10 out of 4 races there. The safety rating is okay, but if you want to have the fast track promotion, so the instant promotion to B license coming out of the C license, you have to have 4.0 safety rating. So for Formula cars, I still need 0.73 safety rating to make it to B license in Formula car. Well, we got some official if we set it to Formula Car, the thing I'm looking for is after the downtime, because this afternoon there will be release notes. Well, it's not here, but I happen to know that in just 1 hour at 2 o'clock Central European time, there will be a new patch. Iracing will go down for a few hours, so you cannot do any official racing. You can race in the demo version. So if you want to race, you still can. It will not count for I rating or safety rating, but you still can race for the couple of hours to come. But yeah, after downtime and the service time on the servers of iRacing is done, it's probably going to be at 5 o'clock this afternoon, then I can go into this Formula Car again. And what I want to do is probably the FIA F4 Esports Regional Tour at Hungaroring. It's a fixed setup. I can enter that class. Although I am C licensed, I can always enter a lower class to, as I always say, harvest some safety rating. I can also go into C class, for example, which I have been doing. That's this one. That's only at April 8th. It starts at April 8th. But let's see. What can I do in C class? Yeah, it should be at 2:30 this afternoon, but yeah, I cannot race that because it will be downtime on iRacing. They will be doing releasing a new patch and all, and they will be working on the servers. So yeah, that won't be possible. But I still can practice that in demo version. Demo version. Why do I say demo? Demo version. But yeah, chat, that was it. On iRacing, I will be back maybe tomorrow or at least Saturday. Join me also tonight for some F1 24 league racing, because I will be there for my league I'm driving for, the Charging League Racing League, CLR. That's always on Thursday evening and Friday evening, the Thursday tier and the Friday tier on F1 24. I'm currently P4 or P3 in the World Drives Championship on that calendar. It will be round 13 tonight at 9 o'clock Central European time, the Grand Prix of Singapore. So that's going to be an exciting race. And tomorrow, Friday, also at 9 o'clock Central European time, it will be also CLR round 13 at Baku, Azerbaijan, Baku. So that's going to be exciting as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you later. Hope to catch you next time. Bye-bye. Peace.